Hi.
Hi.
So my question is, what has been the best experience you've ever had in your career?
Other than today, and all of you wonderful people, I had so many good experiences. Like, I can't tell you how great the fandom is. Like, you guys are awesome. Dragon Ball fandom is, they get a little riled up sometimes, Dragon Ball fans, but they are the most die-hard, loyal, cool fans ever. But I'd say one of the coolest experiences I had in a while is kind of Dragon Ball related, and it's not in the booth, but at a convention. I went to Anime Boston, and I was downstairs signing next to someone's Japanese guest, and I didn't realize that, and I'm not going to say his name because I would butcher it, you guys will know better than I do, but the Japanese voice of Frankie in One Piece was there. Fantastic man, but he came over with an interpreter and asked me to come over, and I came over, and he goes, through the translator, he was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a really good friend of Hiromi Sulu, and we did theater together for years, and I absolutely loved her. And I'm watching you interact with these subs. He's like, I'm sorry. It makes me so emotional. He's like, I'm watching you with the Dragon Ball fans and watching how you interact with people who are dressed as Bulma, dressed as Vegeta. He's like, I just wanted to let you know that Hiromi would be proud. And I was like, and I totally did exactly this, only like with tears, just and all the fans are like, what did you say to her? But it was one of the sweetest things that has ever happened to me at a convention, because this guy didn't know me from Adam. He just saw me over there signing and noticed that it was Bulma, and he knew about his friend, and he wanted to share that with me. So that was like really, really special to me, and it really, it really hits home. So, but yeah, you guys make it all worthwhile too. I don't want it to make it sound like that you guys are awesome, because you are. And meeting all of you is great. But that is the one instance where I totally ugly cried in front of everyone. Normally I'm like, Google images is forever. Make sure you look okay. Don't pick your nose in public. But that was the one time I was like, I'm gonna ugly cry tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was interesting. I had a panel with Tom Kinney earlier, and he started tearing up too.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because, not that this isn't true of stage acting or on-camera acting, but with voice acting, because you only have your voice to rely on, you really do become that character. You have to like believe everything they're saying, because if I don't believe what I'm saying, you guys won't be able to, you won't believe it either. So I have to believe inherently in my character, and love my character, and believe what I'm saying. So you get really attached. You get really, really attached to these characters and to the people that love these characters. So I think that's what it is. We tend to be a little more emotional because we're so involved.
Especially with all the fan interaction. Someone was like, you were my childhood.
Yes.
And he was like,
Every time I hear it, I'm like,
tearing up. It was so wonderful.
it's awesome. Yeah, you are my childhood always gets me like, first because it's like, I don't know. And then it's like, oh, but that's okay. Hey, hon. Hi. Good. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I had a line and then another line. Yeah, it was like the overflow. So thanks for all my overflowers. What's up, hon?
But I was wondering, since you know the favorite voting is going to be voting, do you know what's the reason all my
I don't know. I'm not allowed to say a whole lot about the movie, period. But I will say this, Bulma is ride or die. I mean, after Yamcha. Bulma is ride or die. So I feel like no matter what, she'd be right there with him. And I think that that's been proven in Super. Like, no matter what, she's like, oh, you're not going to the future without me. Oh no, let me get in that time machine, let's go. So I think that she would be there, and she would be, I think she's supportive no matter what, even though she might be scared. I think she's supportive. But I'm looking forward to the movie. I just want to yell at people again. I want Broly to be afraid of me, because everybody else is afraid of me. I want this to happen. Thank you, Z. Hi.
I was wondering, like, was there a character that really resents to, like, you can relate to, that you
Oh, like resonated related to me? There's one, and people don't realize this about me, but I was in a show called Watamote. I like the, and I played a character named Tomoko. And now this is a very cringe-worthy comedy, but what's really important is that Tomoko suffers from social anxiety. Like, she has severe social anxiety, and that's kind of what the whole show is about. I'm not tripping, huh? So when I was a kid, I had severe social anxiety. Like, I was the kind of kid that when my cousins would come over to like hang out, I would like blush and run away. My cousins, y'all. So like my family got me into ballet, but ballet didn't really help because you're still kind of in your own little world. You know, it helped a little. But because of that, when I played Tomoko, there were moments that I was just like, oh my gosh, I totally would have done this when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I totally would have pulled the same thing. I wouldn't have handled it as beautifully as she did, or laughed about it, because, you know, when you're young, it's hard to laugh about being stupid. You guys just laugh. It's totally okay. I look like an idiot. It's totally fine. If people are judging you, they're not worth it. It's true. But that's the thing, is that character specifically resonated a lot with me because I had been in those shoes. Good question. You guys are asking awesome questions, and I'm not just saying that. I usually get like kind of strange questions.
Hopefully this question falls into the former category of
No pressure.
What is a question that you wish people would ask more often at conventions?
I see how you turn that around, because now I've got to come up with a question that's actually decent. You know what? I wish more people asked me about my theater. You know, I used to do theater a whole lot. The only reason I don't do that anymore is because voice acting isn't my life. That's all I do anymore, but I don't have time for it. But I used to love to do theater. I did a lot of on-camera work. One thing I will tell all of you right now, if you ever meet a voice actor, do not go up to them and say, do you ever do any real acting? Because I know people don't mean that. They don't mean any harm. But to a voice actor, that's like saying, I mean, I know you play pretend, but do you ever do the real thing? Because most of us, like, we're voice actors, but we also do on camera, we do stage, we do other stuff. So we do real acting as well. But yeah, I wish more people would ask me about like the acting side of it and what is my process. And only actor people will understand what I'm saying right now. There's like 3 of you that are like, yeah. So that kind of stuff I'd love to talk about, but I do know that it is a convention and half the people in here don't want to be actors or don't care. So it's like I don't want to bore them with all my earthy, crunchy, granola, hippie actor stuff. So, but I do, that is one question that I'd love to talk more about. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
My question is, what was like your inspiration? What got you into voice acting period?
Well, in theater, okay, so, how do I explain this? So I was a ballerina for a very long time. And then I hurt my knee when I was like 12 years old. And if you hurt your knee when you're 12 years old, that means you will never be a professional. So it's kind of like, because you're a professional by 16, basically. And then you're done by like 30, usually. So when I hurt my knee, it was like, well, I have to figure out something else to do. And I love being on stage, and I love singing, and I love performing in front of people, so what else is there? So when I was 12 years old, I started taking acting classes. And it was one of those things that took this shy kid and I kind of blossomed because I was like, oh my gosh, I can become a character and then it's not really me. I don't have to get out in front of people, and that's kind of how I got over my anxiety. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend to be this person and then I won't be upset or hurt or freaked out. And so that's kind of how it went. And then I started taking, I really enjoyed it, so I went all through middle school, all through high school. I went to college at the University of Houston and studied theater at the University of Houston with Jason Douglas, who plays Beerus and many other characters. And also Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory, who plays Sheldon. We all went to college together, believe it or not, small world. And so, yeah, when I was in college with Jason Douglas, we were actually doing the Shakespeare show Cymbeline together. And he was like, hey, I'm doing this stuff, and you should really audition for it. And I was like, in Houston, Texas? They do anime in Houston, Texas? Not in LA? Like, seriously? So he gave me the card, and I called that weekend, and I went to audition, and I fell in love with it. And I thought, well, this will be fun while I'm in college. It's better than waiting tables, right? super fun. And here we are 20 years later. So what I always like to tell people who are aspiring voice actors or interested in voice acting or any kind of acting really, or any creative outlet, is keep your options open. You know, when I first started, I really wanted to be on Broadway. I wanted to do musical theater. I wanted to do Shakespeare. I was like a theater snob. And then this opportunity came up and I'm like, you know what, I'll try. I've never done anything like that. And it changed my life. So always be aware, like if you think that you want to be a watercolor artist and somebody says, here are some crayons, be fantastic. Try it, because you never know. You might be the one artist that makes crayons awesome, you know? So yeah, just make sure that you keep your opportunities open and always try new things, because you never know where it's going to stick. Thank you. It was a great question.
Hello there. I have one big question, quick, and then a small one on the side. If that's all right. The first one is when you go for a role, you compare it to what the Japanese original dub is, and then the second question is there any role that you would like to put your voice on?
Oh, fun. The thing is that now because of the simuldubs, we used to make simultaneous releases. We don't get to see the Japanese because it's not out either. So for those of you that don't know, on Funimation's website, they have a streaming service, and it's like $5.95 a month. And what they're going towards is simultaneous streaming.